John Douglas here to talk to you about the Alex Van Halen Signature Supraphonic Snare Drum by Ludwig. The humble beginnings of that drum, it started life as an ordinary Supraphonic, but it was old and scratched and beat up, and I'd considered getting it replated, but instead I thought it would be smarter to take a grinder to it. So I took the drum apart and I just held the drum in my hand and took a grinder to it and grinded all the finish off, except I left the bead, and I put it back together, and I thought it looked cool. That was really the extent of it. Still sounded great, just looked cooler. And so fast forward a couple of years, and we were fixing to do the next Van Halen record, A Different Kind of Truth. So Al had me bring a bunch of snare drums to the studio. So we brought the first Alex Van Halen signature, the Rosewood drum, with every intention of using that drum. I think we brought a maple drum. I brought a fiberglass, and that grinded Supraphonic I brought from my house. So we brought all these drums to the studio. The kit was mic'd up, and they listened to snare drums. And the grinded Supraphonic was the one that was picked unanimously by Ed and Al. So the whole album was recorded on that snare drum, and that's been the #1 drum touring. We used it 2012 tour, just as it was, with tube lugs and die-cast hoops. And then when we started making the 2015 40th anniversary for Alex Van Halen and Ludwig drums, we made the chrome kit with all copper hardware, which led us to the signature drum, which is basically that drum. Each drum is hand grinded by me right here in my shop. Sweat and tears, hopefully not any blood. And each package will come with a certificate of authenticity signed by Alex, signed by me, and then inside of each drum is a sticker which will be signed by Alex that you can see if you look through the air vent hole. But every detail of the drum has been painstakingly created. There's a custom AVH badge on the drum in addition to the Ludwig Keystone badge, all copper plated. It comes in a really cool anvil road case with a bigger AVH logo badge, medallion kind of thing on the outside of the case that just says rock and roll, I think. When you open the case up, you got the drum nested in this nice crushed blue velvet, in addition to a really cool drum key with the Van Halen logo. There's a poster included of the 2015 kit, which had this original snare drum on it, the chrome kit with the copper hardware. And that photo was taken by one of Alex's sons, Malcolm. So that's a pretty cool little thing. It comes equipped with the exact heads that Al uses, which is the Ambassador snare on the bottom, and on the top comes with the Emperor X Remo snare drum head. All the hardware is copper plated, copper throw off, a butt plate, hoops, tube lugs. So what you have is the ultimate package for the Alex Van Halen fan in all of us. Only 200 made, period.